Well, it's just another day here at the junkyard. We're taking care of business. We're going to take a look at some M2 stock that we have in the back 40. Whoa, 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 that one's not ready for the crusher yet. Hold on. Haven't done a review on the Pink Caddy. Welcome back. Today we are looking at a lot of M2. This is a big haul that I have been building for a couple of months now. A bunch of newer stuff from Walmart that you see here, and everything else coming from my local Diecast store, Aurelia Diecast. There's a guy that's been liquidating his collection, and well, everything you see here in this shot, that came from his collection. There's lots still to choose from. I've been picking up what I want, and good prices there on these, only $10 Canadian. So that's not bad. I really dig this big old Cadillac with the pink. And everything, like I said, coming out of the package, I will do that off camera because it does require scissors, knives, screwdrivers. M2 products are meant to be displayed in the package or in their Lexan display cases or loose, but it just takes a little bit more effort than most products to get them out of their package for the most part, as they are attached to the base in the package with some screws. Anyways, look at all these cool vehicles. I can't wait to get everything opened up for you guys. I have been really looking forward to this one, and I've made a whole bunch of room in the Diecast Museum. A big sortation was completed this morning and last night, making room for 4 more Plano cases right over there under that Hot Wheels 40th anniversary. Those are going up today, but as you can see, a nice mixture of M2 in here. Lots of trucks, Mustangs. There's also Auto World, Greenlight, Johnny Lightning, and other brands, but more room for M2. So that's going to be great. Let's take a quick look at things that you might still be able to buy in your big box stores. It's release 68 from the M2 lineup of, I think this is Auto Show. I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, you can look these up. It's the Cheyenne Super 10 pickup truck. Or just 10, actually. Cheyenne 10, 1973. This one's got an interesting wood grain finish, which is extended onto the packaging. Looks quite nice. And good wheels, good combo for this. Nice ride height. It's got the stock ride height. So I don't have very many M2 trucks like this. Most of mine have the lowered suspension or the raised suspension. This is the hard one to find. New one should be pretty easy to find. I mean, there are 8,400 pieces worldwide. So not too bad. And then we've got this one here. It's the Ford, and this one is a Ford F100 1970, release 68 as well. So same 6 vehicle set. If you want to look that up, M2 release 68 will show you all of those. I don't have the full set. I only collect what I like. And of course, I did get duplicates of this one. It has opening doors, opening hood, which you're going to see as we get through this. And release 58. I'm not really sure how long I've had these ones for. It might be a different release entirely. This one is the Detroit Muscle. Yeah, so it's a different release. And in this series, again, 6 vehicles to choose from. I chose the 1970 Ford Torino Cobra in this snazzy looking orange. Really cool. Striking power with the Cobra 429 drag pack. And that is awesome. Love me some old IROC Camaros. We've got an 85 Chevrolet Camaro IROC Z, also from release 58. Great details, very authentic looking. Really realistic looking car. So we're going to get all of these out just in a moment. Now looking at some, well actually this one is kind of new. This one, although I did get it at the Diecast store, this one is a new release. It is of the 66 Ford Bronco. And this one is HS21. Not really sure what that means. It's a Ford Performance Series, limited to 8,250 pieces. And very cool vintage Bronco. So everything else you're seeing here, I don't know how old it is because it was someone else's collection that I've purchased as new, almost, basically. The 73 Chevrolet Cheyenne Super 10. This one's a Super 10. 4x4. Release A07. So that would have been a while ago, probably. Coca-Cola livery, of course. Got the push bar in the front. It's not that old, though, because this raised suspension was introduced only about 2 years ago or so. I expect this one might be kind of expensive. I haven't looked it up, but I got a great deal on these, and just being a square body and Coca-Cola theme, sometimes those are kind of expensive. I don't really know. I won't pay more for Coca-Cola, but I do like those square body trucks. So we're going to open one of those, and the other one's going to stay in the package for my wall display. And now these cars, well, I mean, the packaging is, as you see, it's always kind of basically the same kind of details on the back as the front. We'll just take a quick scan. 59 Cadillac Series 62, release 69 of this one. And which set or series that is, I don't know. Nice that these ones have that information up here. We got the Detroit Muscle, so that would be series 43 or release 43. I keep calling it series, but M2 uses the word release. Greenlight uses the word series, so that you've got that. 7,000 of these beautiful Chevelles, opening doors. I mean, they all have opening doors and opening hoods. They've never changed that quality on the M2. Sometimes you get these bouncy hoods, though, so hopefully we can get this opened up and closed completely, because they do look kind of funny on display when the hood is kind of slightly ajar. But hey, who knows? Maybe, I mean, I park my summer cars in the garage with the hood slightly open, so I can just check on the engine for any mice. Maybe that's what's going on here. You can use your imagination. Also, you could display it with the hood open, so you can see that detailed engine. Great graphics on this Roadrunner. The Rapid Transit System. Plymouth makes it with the 426 Hemi. Very cool. Could not resist this one. A release 69 as well. So possibly, probably from the same series as this Cadillac. We'll try and sort them together if possible. Pretty sure this is a duplicate for me. Might have been bought a while ago. Series 89. This one is the probably auto show. 5,000 pieces. 77 Datsun pickup, release or series 89. Little Hustler, they call it on the back. And then Spam, as if you'd want some sort of canned meat food product tiled onto the side of your classic truck. Not really, but I like this truck. And if nothing else, I'll make a great custom out of it because it's got those cool looking dog dish hubcaps, the two-tone paint, opening hood, opening doors. Looks really good, other than Spam being written on it. But oh well. This one's awesome. We got the GMC. Which series was that? Or release? Release 56 for anyone that cares. Release 63 on this one. GMC 5500 V8. 8,875 pieces released worldwide. In a dusty package. Great chrome wheels on it. It's got real dualies. Super custom look. Fantastic colors on that one. Can't wait to get opened up. And we've got the Ford Econoline from the Ford Motor Company with the wood high sidewalls. This is a 64 Ford Econoline truck from release 59, 8,400 pieces. Very cool. I really love me some M2. We got the 68 Plymouth Barracuda Hemi Super Stock. This one is the Walmart. I believe that's what WMT stands for. Walmart Series 12. This one actually has an S, so maybe it is a series and not a release. Who knows? Only at Walmart, as you can see, 6,880 pieces. I remember this one being on the shelves, so I can't imagine it's that old. I think this collector was really just kind of buying stuff and then deciding he didn't want to collect anymore. Bit of a backstory on that. I won't get into it, but anyways. Another Walmart only release here. 69 Datsun Bluebird 1600 SSS. And this is a Walmart Series 07. He did open these packages and put the cars back in. I expect they will be in mint condition though, so some of the packages are open. But I'm gonna do all the opening off camera. It's just way too much packaging to do that live with you guys. Back in a second. Okay, I've decided to do a 3-stage opening of these. I'm going to do the second stage review with you guys with the vehicle still attached to its base plate. This will allow me to show you details of the car without my hands being directly on the vehicle, as I can hold onto the base. All these being M2 products, they all have a base. And in the third and final stage of this review video, I will remove the cars from the base off camera, and we'll come back for a quick review on rollability and just any chassis details you might want to see. I'm going to start this review by looking at the favorites that I have out of this set and work my way backwards to kind of the most common vehicles in the set. I'm going to go in for a little bit of a zoom here to get the focus just right on this awesome looking Series 62 Cadillac. Check it out. Great details all the way around. Got the exhaust terminating before the rear wheels. or at least as an option. Get that real rumble coming out of this vintage Cadillac. Nice paint job. I assume that these have been shined up already, maybe by the previous owner. But M2 generally comes out of the package pretty shiny, so I don't worry too much about having the rag handy. And there's the doors opening up. Look at that pink dashboard and steering wheel, white seats. So really cool. Really like that one, obviously, since I started with it. And we're not going to look at the packaging any further. From here, I think we'll just go right on over to the Coca-Cola truck because that is darn cool. And can we get a focus? There we go. It is the real thing. It's the real thing, as they say. Got the Cheyenne Super 10 on the fender. Great details. Chrome push bar. Big old V8 under the hood. Hard to kind of see. A lot of black plastic there, but you get the idea. Nice looking roll bar. We're struggling to maintain the focus for some reason. Just got to find the optimal spot here to look at these. And nice. Look at the suspension on this thing. That's going to be pretty cool to check that out off the base. But you can see those big leaf springs and the drive shafts. M2 really does a fantastic job with detailing such items on the drivetrain of these vehicles. Let's take a look at the 66 Ford Bronco. It appears it has a bit of a bent drivetrain on this one, maybe just slightly, but I'm sure that we can push that back into place. This one has the convertible top, a real rubber tire on the fifth spare, and these are Wrangler tires, actual licensed tires. Little push bar on the front. Oh wow, all sorts of details under the hood of this one. Cool. So there's 3 for 3. Let's take a look at the 73 Chevy Cheyenne 10 with the wood grain trim. These cases really are nice. Now, I always save the cases for these. I've never actually used them for display purposes, but I figure just to have them might not be a bad idea for something. Let's take a look at this vehicle with the hood down now. Decent white walls. That front one looks a little bit misshapen, but not terrible anyways. The only thing about these trucks being with the stock ride height now is that the box depth isn't right. So, I mean, it's very shallow, as if it was still a lowered custom truck. It would be nice if M2 would just invest a little bit of money and make a second casting for this box for the lifted versions of the truck and for the stock ride height, because this just looks kind of funny. And I'm not the only one to have said that. So, anywho's, it's not a huge deal, but I mean, we are talking about premium release vehicles here, premium price, so why not do the best you can? Love the big old truck. So we're going to go right to the 1970 Ford. And this is one heck of a custom looking truck. Got this little pick here, so that's going to help out tremendously. Maybe not. That door is jammed. Okay. Alright, so we're just getting the focus right here, and I got this little pick. Let's see if we can get that door open. It really doesn't want to open. I'm going to try anyways, though. I really want to get this door open. It is darn stiff, though, so I'm not even going to actually try any farther than that, at risk of bending the hinge. So it does have the opening doors. Oh, and on this side, the apologies for the focus here. On this side, you can see the top of the door has actually been misshapen for some reason. It does open, but there is that problem sometimes with M2, is keeping those delicate doors kind of all properly shaped. And lots of details under the hood here. Got a battery, reservoir tank, actual transparent lenses for the headlights. It's a good looking truck. It's a very good looking truck. Got the little tail lights sticking out the side. So, nice looking truck. Okay, where are we going to go next? Let's check out another truck. That's going to be the 70 GMC. There it is. That's a big custom truck. Nice deep box on this one. You can carry lots of stuff. Really beautiful custom metallic green pearl paint. Two-tone white, of course. The chrome elements all around on this truck versus commercial bumpers and grills and hubs as we often see on these vehicles. So a really nice touch. Great looking vehicle. No opening parts on that one. That was just a sheer monster of die-cast. That's about it. Let's take a look at that Roadrunner with the bouncy hood. I really like the paint job on this one. Hoping we can solve the hood issue. Let's take a look at it first. It's a metallic black, actually. Kind of looks like the night sky. Roadrunner, great graphics. And door slightly ajar on this side. Your door is ajar. It means it's open. Cool. The Hemi engine air cleaner painted as well. Zoomage. There we go. It's getting lazy with the zoom. Sorry, guys. Just kind of left it set at something. And here's the test. Well, it's better than what it looked like when it was in the package. That's acceptable for my standards. I'm not having any issues there with that, so I'll take it. Great looking wheels, of course, on this car. Very nice looking. Beauty. Quite happy with that unit. And, well, let's take a look at the 70 Ford Torino now. Cobra. Also features some transparent headlights. And super shiny. Look at the paint quality on these M2s. Just fantastic. 4 transparent headlights, opening hood. Whoa, I mean the details under the hood. Very impressive on some of these models. Not so much for the square body trucks. They leave a little bit to be desired, but these other cars just have a ton of great details. Nice snap close. Get that door open. Hop inside. Hop inside to take a ride in this muscle car. We're zoomed all the way in here, but why not just once in a while, eh? Look at the taillights. Cool. The louvered rear window cover. Very, very cool. Nice job, M2, on that car. Gonna look great on the wall. Over to the Camaro, the IROC Camaro. Another fantastic paint job. Just shiny as all get out. Super clear windows. Nicely lined up. Taillight lenses, given the scale. I mean, you can just look at my finger and realize how small these cars really are. No flashing issues on the wheels whatsoever. Crisp closing hood and hood lines. I mean, you wouldn't even know necessarily that this hood opens unless you're familiar with M2. And in doing so, we've just revealed a very detailed, custom-looking engine. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Wow. Okay, we're burning through the vehicles here. We've got a few left. We're going to go over to another muscle car since we're in a muscle car theme all of a sudden. 68 Plymouth Barracuda Hemi Super Stock. High gloss black. Now, I have not shined any of these vehicles up, whether they be the new ones that came straight from Walmart or these previously enjoyed collection. This car looks familiar. I think I have this one already, but it's so nice. Who cares? Now I have 2. Opening hood, of course. Be careful I don't rip the scoop off on this one, because as you can see, the hood line is around behind. I'm just going to leave this one. I have a feeling I'm going to break it, so I'm going to leave that one. It's not an urgency to see every single engine. And we got the Spam truck. Let's check out the Spam truck. Spam is a Chevy Apache. Like I said, very good looking commercial, like basic truck of the 1950s. It's got the commercial white bumpers, the white taillight bezels, gas cap. commercial white grille, headlight bezels, and bumper. 1 hour later, last vehicle coming off the base. The favorite, the big old Coca-Cola truck. Got my miniature Phillips or Starhead screwdriver. Just removing the last screws out of the base. Now this one's got an extra bit of plastic holding it on, as some of the lifted vehicles do. As you can see, you actually have even more screws to remove, which actually just kind of makes it fun. It's a bit of like a mechano project, if you will. And you got lots of spare screws and parts for all your custom needs. So there it is, first truck that you're going to see off the base. And there it is, that massive, super detailed suspension showing transfer case, skid plates, drive shafts, real axles, leaf springs, differential carriers. Just awesome. Like, M2 is detailed top to bottom. And as I said, I have quite a few vehicles here. I'm gonna show you them all rolling here in a second. We've also got the Bronco. There's that kind of hooped drive shaft. It's not a big deal though. It'll straighten out. As you can see, 3 screws held that on, plus 2 more to the base. Really nice tires though. And everything looks really good. So far, everything looks really good on these models. You've got a couple small issues, but nothing really worth mentioning. Even the truck with the door that was looking a little bit bad. Managed to straighten that out just by pressing on it. And although I didn't try opening the door any further on the driver's side, lots of other things work just fine on this truck. And good rolling wheels, of course. Lots of weight with this truck. It must weigh like, whew, I don't know, about 5 candy bars. The Cadillac, it's got a bit of a thumper when it rolls. It does roll, but sometimes when these vehicles are held onto the bases too long before they're released, the tires actually get flat spots on them from being, I guess, compressed with the screws to the base. And that is kind of a common problem in M2. Surprisingly, it wasn't found on more than 2 out of all these vehicles, and they still roll. But you can hear that. Sounds like a blown motor or something, or a flat tire. And then the Roadrunner, as it turns out, has these massive slicks, which are inherently hard to make perfectly straight. So you can see you're gonna need a few wheel weights to get this car to settle down. It's gonna have some rolling issues. It does roll, but I mean, it's a thump, 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 thump. I don't know if I'm gonna roll these cars for you. Actually, this video is getting a little bit long. Anyways, they do roll. The only car that has a stuck wheel is the Chevelle, unfortunately, and it's not totally stuck. The back one is fine. The front one should be fine. Like, it does turn one way, just not the other. I don't know what's going on there, but it doesn't bother me too much, given that I've opened up a lot of M2 vehicles today, and very few issues, and awesome castings. Beautiful, bright colors, decorations, and details. Could not be happier. We'll get these on the display walls now, and of course, if you're after any of this stuff, check out the local stores, and happy hunting.